Hey girlies, I'm going to show you how to get a quick face beat for work without taking too much time or too much products. First things first, we want to moisturize our lips after brushing our teeth and ensuring that we have no dryness on these succulent lips that we have. The purpose of this look is not to have a full face beat, but just something presentable so that we can go to work and just look cute. So this is my makeup look when I go to the office. Once I've moisturized my skin, I'm going to go in with the Got To Be brow gel, and I'm just making sure that I coat my brow hairs in this fully. Once this is dried down, I'm going to go in with a powder. I'm using MAC mineralized skin powder in, I don't remember the shade, but any shade that's close to your skin color, close to your skin complexion basically, because what we want to do is basically mattify the brows and lock in the gel. And we're going to drag that down towards our nose, and I'll show you why in a minute, but we're going to just drag that down onto like our nose, down the bridge of our nose, down our forehead, just because we're trying to minimize oil. As you see, I'm using two different colored pencils. One is a dark brown and the other one is a light brown. The darker brown pencil is to shape the outline of my eyebrow, and the lighter brown is to shade in the eyebrow. So here I'm just brushing out any excess powder or gel and ensuring that my the eyebrow hairs are going in the direction that I want them to go. I'm brushing them upwards because it's easier for me to then trace the bottom. As you can see, it takes me 0 to no time. So I'm not starting at the beginning of my eyebrows. I'm starting maybe a third in, and then I'm not dragging it down. As you can see, my eyebrows go, like, they really go down, but I want to drag it a bit across to give it a bit of a lift, if that makes sense. For the top, I am going to start a bit more at the front of my eyebrows and just trace and shape where my eyebrows go. And I'm using a very soft hand to do this. I want to be able to still see what I've drawn, but I don't want it to be too heavy because it will look too much. It will just be a hot mess. I'm just ensuring that the top line and the bottom line meet together at the end, and I don't want to make the tail too long. Going in with my lighter brown pencil, I'm just shading in where there's gaps, so I'm just using the pencil to fill in the places where it's sparse, again with a light hand. Then I'm going to go back in with the dark brown, and I'm going to do light hair strokes at the front. It was only while I was editing the video that I realized that my hand was blocking it, but all you need to know is you just need to be very light and take your time on this part, because you want to mimic hair strokes, so you don't want it to be too dark, you don't want to be too heavy-handed doing it. So here I am, just really taking my time to like draw light strokes going upwards. So as you can see, it looks light and feathery and not too heavy. And voila, I'm just going to replicate that onto the other side. So now I'm going to clean up the bottom of the brows using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation in number 420. Taking a little bit of the product, I'm just putting that on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to go in with my flat brush and use that to carve out the shape that I want and just basically clean the outline. Again, I am not going to start at the very beginning of my eyebrows. I'm going to take it maybe in, 2/3 of the way in, and I am going to just basically clean up the bottom of my eyebrows. Again, you don't want to use too much product. I will always say start small and then build up as you go if you need any more. It's better to that way rectify any mistakes that you make rather than having to wipe it all off and start again. Going in with a smaller dome brush, I'm just brushing all that foundation out and making sure that it blends into my skin. Did you see how that just cleaned up the bottom of my eyebrows? We are looking for good eyebrows because I feel like eyebrows shape and frame your face. So you want to make sure that you take your time when you're doing your eyebrows and make sure it looks good. Make sure it just looks good. I'm using a little bit of my Huda Beauty Chocolate Truffle foundation, and again, I'm just doing the same on top, just cleaning the eyebrows. To be very honest with you, I only use this foundation to clean up the top of my eyebrows. I don't really like the formula of this foundation, and so I don't use it for my whole face. Using a small flat blending brush, I'm just going to go in and blend that foundation into my skin just to get rid of any harsh lines and ensure that the foundation really blends into my skin. I'm going to use the excess foundation on the back of my hand to get rid of the hyperpigmentation that is around my lips, so the dark bits that are around my lips and any dark spots that are very obvious on my face. Then I'm just going to blend that out just to get rid of any harsh lines and blend it into my skin. I'm just going in with a little bit, a dab of my translucent setting powder mix. And I'm just putting that on the bridge of my nose again and on my forehead where I use the foundation. And on my eyelids. Anyway, I put the foundation basically. Now, this part for me is where the magic happens, and this is what brings my face together, making it look like I'm wearing a lot of makeup when I'm not really wearing that much. I'm just going to contour my nose, and I feel like that's what makes your face look sculpted. So going in with my Beauty Bay palette, I'm just taking the darker shade brown, two of them, and I'm just mixing that and I'm putting that on the bridge of my nose. Now, as you can see, it's a bit harsh, so I'm going to try and diffuse that by going in with the lighter brown and going over what I originally did and blending that out so that it doesn't look too harsh, because I don't want my contour to say hello to someone before I actually do. Now, this step is totally fine to skip if you don't really want to go in like that. But today I had a meeting, so I just thought I'll just throw in a little bit of eyeshadow. So I just went in with a dark brown eyeshadow, and then I'm going in with a bit of black and the darkest brown eyeshadow just to put in the corner of my eyes. And I find that that helps with my lashes. So like when I look up, it just makes my lashes look fuller, if that makes sense, at the end. But totally skip this step if you are not looking to do an eyeshadow look. You just want to look cute with lashes and eyebrows. Lashes will be coming up next, but this is just what I do if I want to feel extra cute. Now I'm going to go in with my strip lashes. These lashes I sell and I use on my clients when I am doing their makeup. It's just one of the many styles that I carry. I'm just using a little bit of glue, and we just want to make sure that everything that we do is quite minimal because it is a minimal look. Here I'm just praying over my day because, girlies, how are we going about our days and not praying and putting our day in the hand of God? So yes, pray as much as you can. Then I'm going in with my e.l.f. Big Mood mascara, and I'm just using that to coat my lashes. And I'm doing my top lashes first. And then I'll put on my strip lash, and then I'll go in with my bottom lash. Top tip, if you really want to ensure that your strip lash is meeting your lash line, look down and then press the lash strip in and up, but look down, so that way your eyes are not getting agitated, but you can really feel the strip touching the base of your lash line. So going back into our translucent powder, we're just going to take an angled path and we're going to carve out the edges of our nose, like that contour, because we want it to look sleek. We don't want it to just look like we just, scribbled on our faces. We want it to look sleek. We still want to look put together. So I'm just using that translucent powder to just shape my eyeshadow at the corner of my eyes, as well as really go in and contour the nose, the shape of my nose, so that it gives a really nice and soft look on the contour of my nose. And I'm not going to keep this excess powder. I'm going to use that excess powder to now go into the bridge of my nose and tap the excess powder on my forehead and my cheeks. Girlies, we are not baking because this is not a full face, like I said. So as soon as that is put on, we're using a domed brush to brush off any excess powder. And please don't wear your work top at this stage while you're doing your makeup, because you don't want any powder falling on your shirt. Like, girls, we want to look cute. That is the aim of the game. So like I said before, I am just going in with my mascara for my bottom lashes. I tilt my head forward, looking into the mirror, so that I can coat my lashes and the mascara doesn't get onto the bottom of my eyes. We don't want panda eyes. Off camera, I've done my hair and I'm just adding a bow accessory just to look extra cute. And then I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Mauve lip cream. I love this lip cream because it's just so cute for every day. And ladies, there you have it. This is my everyday routine when I'm going into the office and I just don't want to wear too much makeup, but I still want to look cute. I still want to look made up, if that makes sense. So here we go. Looking cute. Give it to them, give it to them, give it to them.